G'day, Noel from Auswise Pest Control here again. I just want to talk today about doing treatments, perimeter soil applications, or installing a termite management system around buildings. So again, I've got a slab on ground home, brick veneer construction. So I've spoken in a little video last week about how to do calculations for the amount of product we need to use for the soil. So I'll just touch a bit more on the reasons of trenching as well. So if you remember, I discussed we need to dig down to the footing, so you can see where the soil level was up here, and I've dug down so you can see all the dirt here. So this is a 7 metre section. The trench I've had to do is roughly about 1/2 metre wide. And it's down a bit below 250 mil to get below the top of the footing where I'm supposed to have the product. Now, so that's the best part of 1 cubic metre of soil I'm digging out today, and lucky me, I've got to put it back in. It's about 33 degrees here today, Celsius, and we're running at about, oh gee, we're over 90% humidity, so I am absolutely sweating logs here. But nonetheless, that's not pulling me up from doing the proper job. So I got me tools, I got me famous mattock and me shovel. Anyway, so let's have a look at a few issues. This one is quite extraordinary. The footing comes out. I'll get my measure out here. So the actual footing is out here. Way out here, the edge of the footing. Now that's nearly 400 millimeters. So I've got to go another 150 past that. All right, and I've got to go 50 mil down. So I'm sort of loosening all of this soil up. You can hear the footing there. All right, so I've got to loosen that up for another 50 millimeters past. Now I spoke about some people rod. They just loosen a bit of the top and then they push a probe in and inject product down in there. Now the idea is to get product into every bit of this soil. Now this is actually quite good soil through here. When we get right down past the foundation of the footing, it's getting a bit clay like, but that's again the reason I need to get down there with my mattock, loosen it all up, break it all up. All right, now this is great. That's what I want. This type of soil is fantastic. Once it's all broken up with my mattock dug out, the product binds to it very, very well. There's nowhere for the termites to go if they're coming to the structure other than through the treated soil. All right, now if you only rod, which you know you can do, it's allowable, I suppose, to a degree by the manufacturer's specifications. Now, but most people rod every 150 mil. So let's have a look at the soil if it hasn't been broken up. All right, so look at that sod of earth. All right, now if you're just pushing a probe down 150 mil spacing, is the product getting inside this bit of sod along everywhere? Are we going to leave gaps? That's a very real chance. And look at this. All right, just going in that here with my knife, look, breaks it up very easily. But if I'm only pushing down into it, we'll move along, we'll find a couple of other bits here. So there's a big bit. Now imagine that's sitting on the ground and I'm pushing a probe down through it. Yeah, great, it goes down through it, but is that going to get every piece of this soil impregnated with termiticide? Is it going to happen? It might, but can you guarantee it? No, of course you can't, because you can't see that happening. All right, so again, look how easy this stuff is to break up. Just with my hand, it's actually breaking up very easily. So when I get in that with a mattock, and I put that back in, I backfill it and I retreat it again, what do you think's happening? My solution, termiticide solution, is covering every piece of soil in here. I'm not giving termites a chance to get through, to get back, enter through this structure, or into the structure, over the slab edge, and into this section here, getting in through mortar joins. All right, they can't do it because they have to go through my treated product. It's as simple as that. So look, again, I say this all the time to my clients and everyone: compare apples to apples, not apples to oranges. Find out what your termite guy does. Ask him, has he got proof of what he does? Has he got pictures? Has he got videos like this? You can see down there how much more I've actually got to dig out. So I've got quite a bit to go. I'm going to feel it tonight. I think I learned my frothy one tonight, that's for sure. Put my feet up. But look, I don't mind, because I get paid well for doing this, purely because I do the right thing. All right, we have to do the right thing. Don't leave it to chance. All right, and if you're happy doing it the other way, the way you do it, well, fine, knock yourself out. But I don't roll like that. I don't leave anything to chance. So look, look, I'm not here to tell anyone that they're doing things wrong or you don't know what you're doing. There's a lot of great termite guys out there. Probably guys a lot better than me even. Could probably teach me a thing or two. But you know what? I give it my all. I don't leave things to chance. Why? Because I'm doing it for you. Also, I'm doing it for me, my reputation. I earn my living from doing this. I don't want you ringing me up in 6 months and saying there's a problem and we've got to come out and have a look, and it's a problem because all I did was rot it. I didn't take the time to remove all of that earth and impregnate it with the product. All right, so if you do hire me, this is what you expect. For other termite guys, if you're hiring me to come out and help you with a problem job, these are the things I'm going to ask you to show me and prove that you've done it in this respect. If you haven't, that's one of the things we're going to have to redo. All right, and I am happy to come out and help, but just be prepared that these are the standards that I hold myself to. Anyone that I have work or help me on jobs, this is the standards I hold them accountable to, and it's something that my clients they're used to the way I work. Okay, I don't put a spin on things. I give them sound explanations and quality of work. And anyway, so if you take something out of this today, that's great. You know, and as I said earlier, if you want to continue on the way you were, fine. That's, you know, do it. It's up to you. We're all individuals, and we all have our choices in life. But this is the way I roll. Okay. So anyway, I've got to get back to it. Otherwise, I'm going to be here till dark, because I got another 20 meters of this to perform today. Anyway, good times. Keep smiling, everyone. Bye for now.